This is the Velvet Brown Travis Scott 1 Low. On the other hand, this is gonna be the medium olive Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low. Now, the only difference is, other than color, one of these sneakers is already released. That's gonna be the medium olive. It was offered in family sizing, so dad, mom, all the way down to the babies were able to get this shoe, not possibly cop, but it was one of the most obtainable Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows that we've had in, frankly, a very long time. On the other hand, you have a sneaker that does not come out until December the 21st for a retail price of 150 bucks. And let me tell you this, family sizing is not gonna be available. And right now it's tracking one of the previous Travis Scott lows that all of a sudden ballooned to about $2,000. This is good, but is the Velvet Brown possibly better? Let's talk about it on today's episode on Nature Boy Chuck TV. Let's go. Hey, welcome back, guys. Look, don't act like I forgot. I have been keeping receipts on all the people that has been talking about, oh man, the Velvet Brown is ugly. That is the worst colorway. And I go back on Twitter to check some of the other details and they're like, oh man, I'm kind of feeling them. I kind of like them. Nah, don't change up now. Guys, this sneaker is absolutely beautiful. It is dark. It is dark and it is dark. And how I said those layers is absolutely how the shoe is layered itself in so many triple black, triple brown, triple velvet, however you want to name it. It's just layered in dark layers. And I love the tumbled leather that's used on the Nike check there, if you guys can see it. I like the way they did everything on this shoe, but before I dive too deep into it, I'll remind you that you probably want to pay attention because towards the mid portion of this video, I'm going to give you the juicy details on how this sneaker is going to actually be released earlier than December the 21st. A lot of people don't know yet, but I'm going to drop that tidbit. But jumping back over to the medium olive, this is a phenomenal Travis Scott shoe. It is absolutely beautiful. And I start to think, what if this colorway in the medium olive actually came out before the release of the original olive? Now, I think a lot of success and a lot of hype is drawn on this shoe because of the first olive release that a lot of people did not get their hands on. So this was going to be the absolute cop for a lot of people, and they have for great reasons why. The shoe looks absolutely phenomenal. I like the crimson red that you have on the back portion of the sign, right there on the nylon on the front tongue portion of the shoe. It's a ton to love on this Travis Scott here. And it was, I mean, probably one of the most easiest ones to cop in a colorway that's like this, that's, I would say, true to a Travis Scott colorway. I don't know what that really means, but you know, brown or olive, that's kind of like Travis Scott color. But it was very, very obtainable, and it was one of the most backdoored Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows too, and it's still performing significantly well. Now, you may say, Chuck, performing well, what do you mean? On the resale freaking market. Nobody likes a brick. Let's all be honest, because the hype wouldn't really be that big if this sneaker absolutely bricked. People will love that they have it, but in a rendition of the market, this shoe is performing well, and I can easily see this olive, medium olive colorway being $1,000 plus in almost no time. But as good as it is, I personally think that the Velvet Brown is better. I mean, it does look like a slice of German chocolate cake sitting on top of this box. But everything about it just speaks about Travis Scott and Nike brand itself once you look at this sneaker. Now, we all remember the horrible photo of Travis Scott standing on the outside. I think it's the Mercedes truck, and I can't remember what the other vehicle is, but he's dressed up in a costume, sitting there like he is Batman in an all-brown costume, and that has never left my mind in the almost worst way that I can think of. But when I think about that photo, I think about these shoes. That photo and this sneaker inhabits almost everything that is Travis Scott. Now, right there, you'll see the lace on the front portion. It is going to be almost like a coffee mocha type color. And I'll put my head down so you guys can see it. But you have that coffee color there. I'll pull this out. The wax laces that they're known for on the Travis Scott is still going to be the same. All right, so you're gonna have that there. And not only that, of course, you have the lace swaps. Let me go ahead and open up this box real quick so you guys can look at the lace swaps. See there, traditional Travis Scott box. You got the papering being right there too, pink in color. And the pink actually resonates inside the box with the laces. Also, if I can get them open, come on up out of there. There we go. Look at those pink wax laces. Woo, baby. You gotta have them. Let me get my face out the screen so you guys can see them. Anyway, those are the pink laces. And of course, you're gonna have almost, these laces here looks to be, let's see, about the same color as the shoe. So instead of having like the mocha coffee type color on the shoe that's already, this is gonna be the lace color that you're gonna get. That comes on the swap. It's a lot darker, almost the same color as the shoes. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not, but that's going to be the color of that other lace swap. But the pink absolutely slaps. The pink hits. And I will tell you this, that was a great hint to be able to add. I don't know of another color that's going to jump on this shoe. And I'll show you guys the pink again in case I was in the way. Show you guys the pink again, but I can't even think of another color inside of that deep brown instead of a lighter lace color. But this shoe looks great. The tumbled suede is actually put in two different, almost two different colors or tones. Now you can't see it as much here, but I'll make sure you guys get a zoom in view to be able to see it. But right here is going to be almost a darker type brown, almost a little bit lighter, velvet being right there on the toe box and the mid portions of the shoes. As you go around, you can barely see the Jordan symbol there, and it's going to be laced in a black lacing there. Same way with the front portion of the tongue. You can barely see the Cactus Jack symbol being there, but it is there, and I'll try to make sure we get a clip of that. But there you see it right there on the nylon. Of course, you're going to get Nike Air. But I'll zoom in so you guys can get a closer look. But this shoe is rich. It is different. And even the bottom sole portion on the shoe itself is going to have a little bit of a lighter brown. Then you're going to have the darker brown on the rear bottom portion of the sole wrapping all the way around. Guys, I absolutely love the mix and matches of the different deep browns and velvet browns and the mocha laces, even with the pink laces on these Travis Scott ones. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you had to pick, no matter what the money was, would you guys go with the velvet brown or would you go with the olives? I don't know. Let me know. Let me move my face out the camera so you can see both of them here. Which one would you go with? The olive is dope, don't get me wrong, but man, I have a funny feeling that these are going to be very, very sought after and hard to get after the release. Now, speaking of the release, it did say retail price of $150 and the release is going to be set for December the 21st. But Complex Con is in what, almost 3 or 4 days. Complex Con is in 3 or 4 days. And a rumor is that this sneaker is going to be at Complex Con as a shock drop. Yes, you heard it. The Velvet Brown Travis Scott One Lows will be a shock drop at Complex Con. Now, how they're going to do it in LA, whether it's going to be Bluetooth, stash, I don't know yet, but a lot of the rumbling is going around that you're going to have this shoe be released at Complex Con. And if it does, oh my God. I don't have the exact number yet, but make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll put it in the community post for us what kind of number, and I'll follow up to make sure that this is actually going to be released. But from all the information that I'm hearing, this is going to be available at Complex Con. So if you don't have tickets, make sure you look in the comment section below. I'll have a ticket slot there along with a discount code so you guys will be able to go in there and copy your tickets if you haven't already. But let me know, guys. This is a dope comparison for sure. You have a very good Travis Scott olive, but I think we have a better rendition of everything that is Travis Scott and the Velvet Browns. Guys, let me know. I'm gonna take these all day, but of course I'm still keeping my olives, but I'm gonna have these for a long time. And when they release, guys, I will tell you this, buy the sneaker, buy the sneaker. If you don't get it for retail, you have to have it, pay resale, because this is gonna balloon to something ridiculous, almost the same as what you see right now with the Mocha Travis Scott ones that came out a very long time ago. I still hate I got rid of my pair, but I'm telling you, this is going to be the sneaker for holiday season, and the prices are going to be crazy not only then, but farther into the future. Guys, thank you for watching the video. I am Nature Boy Chuck. If you like more dope comparisons like this, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.